Hello everyone, this is Ritika from IELTS Racers, and in my today's video I'm going to show you a speaking mock test of one of my students who will be appearing IELTS in next 2 days. This student was stuck up at band 6 or 6.5 in speaking, and now we are practicing for last 10 days, but this time I'm quite hopeful that he will make it to band 7. So have a look on the mock test to understand what things can take you to band 7 in IELTS speaking. Let's get started. Today we are here for your speaking mock test, and I believe this is our last mock test, right?
Sure, Ritika. I think the same.
Yes. Okay. So shall we start?
Yes, Ritika. Sure.
Okay. May I know your full name?
My name is Balamurugan Chandran.
What should I call you?
You can call me Bala.
Okay. So Bala, do you work or study?
I work as a software engineer in a company called Ryzen Global Analytics. It is located in Hyderabad, southern part of India.
Okay. So why did you choose this job?
It's because the nature of the job, it is pretty much exciting. As I said, I work as a software engineer. My job role is to collect various data and work with the development team to build an amazing product.
Okay. And is there anything about your job that you don't like or you want to change?
There are not much things, but I wish I should work in a place which is quite to my native, because I used to travel almost 600 miles to visit my family members. So that's the one thing which I wish get sorted.
And what about your relationship with your colleagues? Do you get on well with them?
Yeah, they are lovely guys to work with. We gel. I gel with them in a good way. We used to spend a lot of time in office as well as outside in coffee shop and wherever we meet up.
Okay, wonderful. So Bala, where you see yourself in next 5 years?
In next 5 years, I wish I could be a expert in my working field, so that I can earn a lot as well as contribute much to the several good organizations in building amazing products. And I also wish we should start a company so that I can be independent as well.
Okay, let us talk about your hometown now. Where you come from?
I'm from Madurai. It's a beautiful place to live. It is in the southern part of India. It's almost 700 miles from the capital city of Tamil Nadu, Chennai.
Okay, so are there any popular tourist attractions that you can recommend to anyone who wants to visit your hometown?
Absolutely, there are many. Madurai is known as Temple City, so there is a famous temple called Meenakshi Amman Temple, which is 3,000 years old, and there are a couple of museums. The famous one is Tirumana Nayakar Museum, which is also quite old. So apart from that, there are many multi-cuisine restaurants which serve delicious food for the tourists. So I hope if people visit these places, they would have a great time.
Okay. And are there any recent changes that you have noticed in your hometown?
Yes, there are many. Now there are better infrastructures available in Madurai, which is good to see. Especially the drainage system. Previously, it is not much good, but now it is well designed. And there are many educational institutes which have recently evolved. Previously, it was not the case.
Okay. Now let's talk about your accommodation. In which type of house you live in?
I live in an apartment. It's a gated community. My flat is located in 7th floor of the apartment, and it is a good place to. It is a safe and secure place to live.
Okay. And is there anything that you don't like about living in this house?
Not really. It is as I mentioned earlier, it is a great place to stay, and people there are quite friendly. So I enjoy my stay over there.
Okay. Bala, now let's talk about discussions. What do you like to talk about?
uh, Anything related to travel. I'm more of a person who used to travel around because I like I like exploring many options and knowing people's culture. So whenever I get to interact with people, I start from uh, talking things related to travel.
Okay. And have your discussion topics changed since you were a child?
Yes, in many ways. During my childhood, I used to talk things related to games and more often about education. As I started growing up, I started to talk about technologies and about different countries. Now, recently, I used to get excited whenever I start talking about travels.
Okay. So, Bala, do you think that you change your opinion quite frequently?
No, not really, because I'm a kind of a person who think a lot before taking a decision or stressing out some point. So if I have given my opinion, I will stick to it mostly in most occasions.
Okay. Now let's talk about gifts. What's the best present or gift you have ever received?
Uh, in Recently, I received a gift from my sister. It is a laptop because there are things which I used to discuss with her. I was uh, I was whenever I used to discuss with her, I used to talk about this Lenovo laptop, which is just recently released one. So as a kind of a good gesture, she gifted me during last year. So that's the that's one of the greatest gifts I have received recently.
Okay. So, do you give expensive gifts?
No, not really. Usually, I haven't gifted anyone which is much expensive. So, in my point of view, I used to gift someone which they really need or which is most valuable rather than I value more
Okay. So, what
feelings
do you
rather
give
than
others as gifts?
uh, like I kind of find them which they really need through previous discussions or conversations. So mostly, whichever I feel they need and it will be helpful for them, I give them.
Okay, fine. And like, can you name some items like that you commonly present to someone?
Yes, mostly they will be electronic items. For instance, I recently gifted my sister a phone which she uses more often, and other than that, I used to gift flowers to my mother. So she love it a lot. And to my father, it must be any books because he loves spending time in reading books. So
Okay. So, what are the gifts which are popular in your country?
in my country, people used to gift various items. The most popular ones are electronic gadgets and books. So Indians love reading books. So many elderly people used to give books to children. So that
Apart from these, anything else?
other than these, flowers people used to give for ladies, and other than that, people used to gift bikes
Okay.
and
Bala,
things like that.
now I'm going to share a cue card with you. Okay. Have a look.
Yes,
Can you see this?
yes, Shruti, I can see that.
Okay, fine. So, Bala, you have a minute to prepare your notes. Okay. Your
Yes.
time starts now.
company where you live that employs.
Bala, you can stop writing now.
Okay.
You need to speak on this topic for a minute or two. Don't worry if I'll stop you in between. You can start speaking now.
There are various companies located in southern part of India, which employs numerous people. So I live in Madurai. There is a company called Sri Kumaran Textiles, where several hundreds of people used to work there. Most of them are unskilled workers, whereas quite a few are skilled workers. It is a textile company, so it runs throughout the day, and it is quite near to my place where I live. A couple of hours travel from my place. Initially, my grandfather used to work there. It is through him I came to know about this company. Whatever I heard from this company through various people who work there, I understood that it is a great place to work, because the owners of this company care about their employees a lot. They provide several facilities for them as well as their family members. For instance, I heard that one of the CEO of this company has adopted almost 20 to 30 children for their and sponsor them for their education. So I guess that is a wonderful gesture for an owner to show for their employees. And one more thing I would like to add is that the nature of the job here is quite hectic. As it is a textile industry, people need to spend almost 10 to 11 hours on an average to improve the production of the company. So what I heard is people used to enter into the company at around 9 a.m. and they used to leave close
Okay,
to
you can stop
7 or 8
speaking
p.m.
now. Okay.
Yes, Shruti.
So, Bala, let us have a further discussion. Are you ready for it?
Sure, Ritika.
Okay. So, Bala, tell me one thing. Is it easy to find a job in India?
Of course, yes. India has a great market, so there are numerous companies and small-scale industries located here. So people find it quite easy to find a job which suits them.
Okay. So, like, what kind of jobs are available in your country?
There are numerous jobs starting from unskilled and skilled jobs. So there are several jobs such as IT companies like IT industries and electronic industries are providing various options for budding engineers. Apart from that, in healthcare industry, there are a variety of jobs such as nursing jobs and surgeons. So it is quite obvious that people can find works in a variety of fields in my country.
Okay. What should the government do if there is unemployment in any country?
first and foremost, government should find the reason for unemployment. For instance, if there is a shortage of if there is a short if there is a shortage of companies, government can outsource. Government can do outsourcing jobs to other countries, and furthermore, government can ought the help of investors from various countries so that they can start numerous industries and small scale industries and provide employment opportunities for its citizens.
Okay. So, Bala, how you believe that how can a small company grow big?
Firstly, I believe that the company should hire smart people to work along with them. For instance, if a CEO hires a manager who is quite efficient, he or she can help them to grow that small scale company to a pretty much bigger one. And secondly, they should make owner of the company should make friendly relations with their employees, so that they feel that it is their company, so that they contribute more for the betterment of the company.
Okay. And what about high salary? Do you think it is important?
Of course, it is important because if a company needs to grow, for sure their employees should also grow with them. So they can provide good perks for their employees, so that they are being motivated and they contribute more. And it is pretty obvious that employees also should get back from the organization. So it will be a good gesture.
Okay. And is it okay to do a job you like but the salary is low?
Of course, it is okay to do a job, because initially in many if you take any fields as an example, it's the amount of experience you gain will take you more forward. So in the initial days, people can spend working in companies, though they are paying more. But once they feel pretty much confident in the field of work they can think about earning more. But they can work only in the initial days.
Okay. And are there many big companies in your country that can provide handsome salaries to the employees?
Of course, yes. There are numerous companies in electronic industry and IT industry where they provide enormous amount of salaries for their employees. And for instance, in a recent survey, I read that Google provides pretty hefty salary for their employees in the last year. So I guess there too exist some companies which provide good amount of salaries for their works for their employees.
What about your country? Are there many big companies in your country?
Yes, there are several companies which are pretty big. They exist in every industries, starting from automobile industries, IT industries, electrical industries, marketing industries. So yes,
Any
a country.
examples you want to cite here?
Yes, for instance, in automobile industries, there are companies like Honda, which have their base, which run many branches throughout the country, and they do employ a lot of peoples. In sectors like in IT sectors, there are companies like Google and Google, Amazon, which also have many branches. In South India, there are numerous branches in Bangalore and Hyderabad. So India has various companies which are pretty big in size and employs numerous people.
Okay. So, Bala, tell me one thing. Should big companies donate more to charities?
Of course, yes. So if companies which have a good reputation contribute to charity, other small companies may also follow. They should set an example to contribute for good reasons. So in my opinion, they should start, because it's a kind of giving back to the society from where they earn.
Okay, fine. So this is it for your today's mock test. Okay.
Yes.
So how was it, Bala?
It was like kind of good experience.
Yeah, it was okay, but there are certain
How it
things
went
that
to-
I want to highlight. Okay,
Yes.
your work, your hometown, and
Yes.
your accommodation, they are going fine, right? You are much
Okay.
habitual of these answers, so they are going fine. Now coming on
Okay.
to the answers, like discussion part was good. When I asked you, let's talk
Okay.
about discussion. So whatever the answers you provided, they were good.
Okay.
Okay, after that, when I talked about gifts, see, the point is, what do you give others as gifts? When the examiner is asking, now, what do you give others? Directly hit the question. Don't rotate
Okay.
like this in part one. Examiner will not give you that much time, okay?
Okay. Sure.
So directly
Directly
hit the answer, like fashion accessories. There are n number of gifts that I love to present to my dear or near ones. The most common is apparels,
Yeah, I should have said jewelries, apparel,
jewelries,
something.
apparels, fashion, different fashion accessories, right? So these kind of things, and
Uh-huh.
flowers that never go wrong. Like whenever I get
Okay.
confused and I don't know anything what to buy, so I go for flowers. So directly,
Okay.
don't wait for the examiner to ask. Okay?
Okay.
Give answers yourself. Next is, what kind of gifts are popular in your country? So you could have said that the gifts that I mentioned just now, they are popular. Apart from that, gifting money as a gift is very popular in my country, isn't it? We make those envelopes and covers, we put some money and gift it to others, right? Apart from that, nowadays, gift vouchers of leading commercial websites such as Amazon, eBay, Myntra,
Okay. Myntra.
right? Myntra. So e-vouchers people are gifting nowadays.
Okay.
Okay, everyone will talk about these things like shirt, pant, belt, perfumes. And so come up with ideas. Give multiple options to the examiner. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Now coming on to your cue card, you talked about a company that employs. Acha, tell me one thing. What that company does? Like in which field that company works?
Textile industry, I see.
Textile industry. Okay, fine. A bit of tenses we need to take care of. When you talk in simple present, when the subject is singular, you should not add, like you should add as or es. Okay, with the verb. But you were making mistake in that consistently. In several answers, you did that. Tenses were bit up down today. Okay. But overall, it was fine. Now, moving on to the last part. Let us have a quick discussion over that. Is it easy to find? Sorry?
Part 2 was fine. Ideas and recitation was not that much.
It went well. It was okay. But idioms you are not putting, no?
Okay.
Huh?
This topic was like, I was thinking a lot how to tell. Okay. I just concentrated on ideas.
Like, I hope, like, I believe that we have covered almost all the topics, no? Like only if you are left, you can revise it. Otherwise, tomorrow we will be meeting. So we'll cover that. Okay. Now, part 3. Is it easy to find a job in India? So in part 3, make sure you will provide your answers in detail. Okay. So you could have said that India is a densely populated country. Okay. So yes, we are facing a huge competition here. Sometimes it becomes difficult to find a job, but I believe like if someone is skilled in their work, so yes, there are several companies who can hire you. Okay, then another question was what kind of jobs are there in India, right? You could have talked about like skilled, unskilled, both. And
I
one
said,
can
but
find
I focus more on skilled. I said it
yes,
like both.
healthcare, IT, otherwise skilled, unskilled, both kind of jobs one can find here, such as I felt in part 3 you were quite hesitant or you were reluctant that you won't provide examples. Why so? Where were
Actually,
examples in part 3? Try to support your answers with relevant reasons and examples.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So, like as I said, now, are there many big companies? Yes, there are, but you're not. You can name them, such as Reliance,
Like
right?
I thought
Reliance,
covering
several.
very.
In fact, you could have also talked about there are several national as well as these kind of things now, as well as national as well as multinational companies are here in India. National companies, I can talk about Reliance, Tata Industries, multinational companies like Amazon, Facebook, Samsung, automobile industry. You can talk about, as you said, like Kia Sonet. Kia is national or international? I guess international.
International, Kia Motors.
Multinational company. So you would have talked about these kind of companies. Name them. Okay. Lastly, should big companies donate more to charities? When you were saying yes, they should give back to charity. For instance, during this corona pandemic, several companies came forward and donated with open heart to PM Cares Fund. Like, such as you can talk about Tata Industries, Reliance, Samsung, and many other industries.
Okay, then I will try to add example for every question. I thought I will add only for one or two questions.
Come up with variations. Come up with variations. It is not required that you are adding example with each and every question. Wherever it is required, add that. When I was asking like what kind of companies, so you could have provided the example. Okay, I was about to ask, I was asking like what kind of industries, can you name them? Can you please provide some examples? Do it by yourself. Okay. And don't forget the listing process that I told you. First of all, I believe this. Moreover, furthermore, lastly, linkers were somewhere missing in today's mock test, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So idioms, linkers, be careful of that thing. But nothing is above all the fluency. Okay? If in your exam you feel like this thing will break my fluency, let it be. First, sound confident, natural, right? So that you can maintain your fluency, correct grammar, and then your vocabulary and the makeup of your language will come. Okay. But first, take care of these things. Whatever you will be saying, you should sound confident. Sure. Okay. Clear with the things? Hope you find this video helpful. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Also, to check out our comprehensive courses on IELTS, refer the links given in the description box. Thank you.